the Bear Clan, for example, and you get a good amount of bonies for a different unit. So yeah, Bear Clan, for example, the shield bearers would still be pretty good because you get special bonies on them. For the Snake Clan, of course, pretty much drawn to skirmishers. And with Dragon Clan going for warriors is of course also not that easy, so those are obviously not the ones where I would really say so. But in general, if you go for 1v1 trade-off, the warriors should be the better ones. While there's a lot of ifs again. If you're in a team game, it can still be worthy to have a player who has axe throwers around, because they can still dish out quite a bit of damage if they don't reposition themselves all too often. So they can be still pretty good. Yeah man, have a good look. For duels, in the long term you most likely want to mix up your army a little bit with most of the clans, because you're getting military strategy, and also in general it is pretty nice to have then a meat shield in front and micro with the axes in the back. So mixing up your army in the long term shouldn't be the worst thing for duels, for example, or maybe even free-for-alls. But if it has to be full-on mono army, that's just one type of army basically, you will, I think, drive best with most clans and like default bonies for your army. Not saying that you get the clans I said before basically. I would definitely say that warriors should be your best bet, especially because you can go for the military experience tree of Conqueror, what will make them pretty strong with Bloodbath. It will also be pretty good for axe throwers though, and shields, and veteran fighters later on. What is still the best for warriors, like 20% health, 30% range for axe throwers is nice, 30% projectile resistance for shield bearers is nice. The skirmisher effect actually I didn't try, and the dragon one is I hate it. But the 20% health for warriors is just, it makes your army more beefy, and that's what you want, huh? Isn't that what you want, huh? Yeah, it's pretty good. It could be good, Just works as much as with a war cry, basically, that you try to not have them attack. And Thorfinn only gets the provoke right now if he forged the relic of the Ox clan. I don't know how often that will actually get reality for you. No, I go full priced. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's okay. Good morning, Nord. Hello. So I think also if you're going with Ox and only axe thrower army against a same sized warrior army, you will get destroyed. I think. It only matters a little bit how you micro, of course, but if the micro is done right and nothing crazy happens, I still think that the warriors will destroy the axe throwers right now. Because in case they need to reposition, they will not be attacking. That is definitely what you want. You want to have them attacking so often as possible. So yeah, their general DPS would be the highest you could possibly get. Hey. That's nice. Everyone having a great morning here. I'm delaying my early game a little bit. Isn't that great? But I only do that because I get that done, right? No? Yeah. That's the main reason. Scout a bit. It's not even. Oh, this would be so juicy, but 3 range draggers on that. How should I clean that? And 2 years from now, it's not a problem. But right now, I think even in a year from now, it will still be kind of a problem. Let's get scammed on the war camp. It's like so counterintuitive. Like if I build a war camp right here, it would only cost 50 wood. Keeping in mind that the trees to build this are so far away. Like they need to carry them over. Right here in my forest, the trees are right next to them. Wonderful trees to build a war camp, and yet it costs more. Scam, I tell you! The Kraken clan is lying to you. Let's go. Yeah, knowledge from beyond. The thing is that I want to trade with neutrals here. But is it a bit any good nowadays? Kind of. Got recruitment now. Kind of. Not the strongest by any means. You can do stuff. Still got the same weaknesses I see here. Will I be able to kill one wolf? I won't go for it anyway. Rip, bro. But yeah, short term for team games. Recruitment is now there. Makes them a lot more playable. Foresight has been moved to the lower tree, and yeah, you don't get medicine anymore. It's a heartbreaker, of course. And on 500 fame, you will now have a 30% chance to get a spectral warrior instead of 10. What makes the chance of actually getting spectral warriors 20% higher? Just in case you didn't want to do the math, I just did it. Isn't that great? I'll take all the work off your shoulders. That's basically also the only thing I can tell you about that right now. That's also why I dragged my knowledge out a bit. Because how useful it actually is, got to try it out right now. I can tell you that going into near the Sea Spirit and yeah, then taking advantage of recruitment is definitely feeling way better than Kraken before. How the Spectral Warriors work out in long-term game, I want to find out right now, so be my guest, be my guest. Go for that. I think I want to build a tower there, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. That's 90 wood again. Maybe I'm just taking a few wolf attacks. And as soon as I lose my mind about those wolf attacks, I may just build a tower then. Okay, you got me. And could have almost thought about going for near the Sea Spirit first. Let's wait a second. Oh. Let's get more wood. I'm gonna get housed here. Not too bad. Trading post. Right, ready. The nice thing is my lure will be pretty good. Not used to actually start trading the first winter, because that mostly happens if you have like access to your lore stone at an early point. And it sometimes doesn't really work out if you take a non-coastal tile first, that you're not even able to high tide. Could have maybe actually helped me out if I high tided this first and wait until I can get that. But I'm not deep enough in Kraken gameplay right now to do such things. And I think in the long run, with Near the Sea Spirit, I might actually get enough to... yeah, that I could have gone for high tiding this style after this style right here. Could have made sense. It's hot right there. Should also go for stone. But I should also build more fissures. If you're starting with +4? Did I miss something? 20%. Huh. I trade so much with teammates when I'm Kraken that I didn't even like save that in my brain. You actually get a bonus. Hey guys. I don't like wolves. It is really not what I prefer to have close to me. So I'm gonna build a tower now. I'm not saying that I'm proud of it. But this wolf with 3 HP, just, yeah, it makes me angry. You're right, you're right. It's my little, how you call it? Propel head? Ah, no, I don't know how you call that thing in English. But yeah, with my little head there, getting kinda angry. You see? You don't watch for 1 second. You don't watch for 1 second. And he's like, hey, hey, yes, my brother. Get him. See that woman building the tower? Eat her. Eat her. Cannot allow that. You're building a tower now to get the wolf situation under control. You would think that would break my heart, building the fishery right next to the farm, but I can actually switch my brain to Kraken clan pretty good. So I don't have inner pain not taking advantage of the farm right here. Because especially in a free-for-all, I'm very certain that I'm gonna be able to take advantage of fresh fish. I took the woodcutter with me, that weren't planned. Yeah, 2 fisherman's huts, fresh fish. It's gonna be great. Tell ya. Believe me. I'll also want to get more trade though, but I'm gonna... yeah, my lure were pretty good from the start, so it's gonna push that back a little bit. And as soon as I got the Valkyrie, clearing that out will not be that much of a problem. But I need the Valkyrie then. Altar for random. Good timing there. Oh, shot. Looks like he has a good amount of lore already. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So yeah, I definitely want fresh fish. I would like to have foresight, recruitment, more or less. Yeah, definitely gonna go for recruitment before foresight. Therefore, yeah, I need. Could take the Lowville. Should still make a difference. For the stone. Would also like food though. Don't know how to realize that right now. Could build a silo. But this is only give me a really minor food buff right here. I guess I'm just gonna wait until I have enough stone to go for that. I don't have a lot of stone, by the way. Oh, this is my corner right here. Are you kidding me? This is a great position. Like, I have the elves right here. But it's of course not that perfect. But this is basically my corner. It's a little bit too big. I'm guess that players will actually look for me since I have so much space right here. But I can take advantage of everything right here without having too much problems with other players, I would guess. I was just wondering about if I can actually take the second stone down there without colliding with another player, but it looks pretty free to be honest, so let's just build the Urger since I'm unhappy. Shouldn't be a bad timing to do that. You see, I'm already at almost 300, so I guess I wouldn't have had a forest. No, I know I'm stupid. No, that would have totally made sense to go for high tiding this tile at the start of the game, waiting until I have the 300 and then go for this tile, because I obviously didn't took it yet. I gotta keep that in mind. It's just so worthy to not pay the 50 wood in the early game. 50 wood would be nice. 80 wood and 10 stone I pay extra on. Basically getting no benefits out of it, right? Let's get the Urger up. Urger time, oh yeah. As soon as I reach 200 fame, I should also be able to get the Valkyrie. As I don't know how worthy it is right now to actually steal. Like, it's 40 wood that I know pay for this tile extra, and I can't really fight on it. How important is that? In my opinion, not that important that I pay 300 word for it. Like, I'd rather keep it for that tile. So, good fish. And it's full already. Let's just keep a little bit of bonus food. I don't have the Valkyrie now. Wait 1 second. Need 120. If I can get that in a reasonable time, we'll be fine. Oh, it's under attack! No! Yeah, I didn't thought about this. Not too bad. I wanted to go for this tile, get the 20 happiness. I could have also done that with the feast, but I didn't want to get the feast right now when I am so unhappy. Now let's go for cola. So one villa is already healed, basically. Oh, damn it! Thank God I'm Kraken. Hey! That down. That down. Let's get a Happyville. And way more wood. One there. Let's see, let's see. Not going perfect right now, but it's also not going too bad. Next one. I don't really know what my lure will be, like my first blessing. Free fisherman, lol. Let's get new ones then. Yo, no! Oh. Yeah, next will be recruitment, and we get fresh fish, what will be pretty nice. We're already going for the iron. I would have loved to clear this out. I will clear this out very soon. Maybe still in the winter too. Would have loved to do it before the winter, but I didn't have the iron for it. The worst thing now. Get a house. What up, Maziest? Hello, hello. Hope you have a great one, man. Welcome. Feeling good on this wonderful Saturday. It's actually a little bit colder in Germany. The last days were pretty nice, man. Pretty neat. Sun and stuff. It's raining here. Ah, that's cool, that's cool. That's what I mean. Maybe cold outside, but we can still make it warm and cozy in our homes. I'll go yours. No! Valkyrie! You die. By the way, you do. I don't want to heal. Kraken, I see. Yeah, I want to check out what they do in free falls. How good the recruitment actually is. The 500 fame bonus, so you get these spectral warriors. I'm gonna clear this out too pretty soon. I'm actually gonna clear this out first. No, I go for this first. Just want the winter to end. Yeah, I can imagine. I just don't have a real plan B up my sleeve in case my food eco stops, my gold eco stops at some point. But if your economy is based on trade, it's not the smartest thing, to be honest. Because it's very likely to just break away at some point. Mm-hmm. It would be nice. We'll see, we'll see. I hope it will play out like you say it right there, of course. But we'll see. I get a lot of stone around me though. That's cool, that's cool. Like, I don't know, I don't really go for it that often. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. It seems pretty good, but you pay the upgrade itself, you pay the villagers that are basically forging it all the time. And then you pay the life of your Valkyrie in there. You can only activate if no military. Yeah, that's also a bummer then. Which you get back for word, but word is nothing you get for free. It could, for example, be 600 for Valkyrie is almost. Like 2 Valkyries is a raid already. You want a high tide also a lot? I don't know. I don't really throw around with my word that much, but I didn't play Kraken in a free-for-all environment that often too, so we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. I'm gonna get my fresh fish now. I need my upgrades also. And I should start scouting. Also healing. But yeah, in the end, let's say you would only went for 1 tile. What will of course also not be perfect, because we wanna try to take as much as you can out of it. But you steal 1 tile with the Valkyrie. Then you have paid 10 iron, 50 gold, whatever a villager, what the villagers would have produced while they are forging the upgrade, plus the 600 vert for the new Valkyrie. What can sometimes be a little bit less, because maybe you really have a complete low Valkyrie, you have enough vert that you don't need to care anymore, and you get it like yeah, right back basically, and you don't need to heal it. You could take that definitely as a benefit, but it is a high price for a tile. Party pooper! Sorry, man! I don't say it's useless. It's not what I say. I just say that the price you pay for it is considerable, and should definitely take that in. What I can tell you is useless is this. Read the dragon skin thing. This is actually counterproductive. That's not good. This will actually destroy your game plan if you go for that. But the Valkyrie won't destroy your game plan. It's just another option that you get. And if you have the resources to put in, go for it. If you don't feel like you're gonna have the resources to go for it, maybe concentrate on things that seem more important at that moment. That's only just my own opinion, and I didn't really play around with it too much, so maybe I'm just like missing out on a lot of stuff that is actually possible with it. So, not that my word would ever be, but my word is definitely also not total on that. Wouldn't weight it too high. How did you like the paper relic I made? Quite a bit, quite a bit. Didn't I say that? I'm not allowed to say the word anymore, however I did. You personally have forbidden me. So I gotta watch out now. The government is on me. I can see you. Wolf upgraded his sailors. Quite a few. Quite a few. I think War Chief plus 8-9 warriors should definitely be helpful for that. Not exactly sure how many you will need. Also depends on how many upgrades you have of them. But just in general, I guess War Chief plus 8-9 warriors. Just right off the bat, like I didn't do the math on that and I can't run 100%. So if there are 5 on it, I guess that could be enough. Maybe a little bit more. More is always better because you won't get as much damage. You will get considerable damage with this amount I just told you. And since I want to also trade with neutrals, I definitely have no interest in killing any neutrals right now, even though they could get pretty annoying. But I would rather... Huh? I'm not trading! What happened? I would rather keep them alive and take the trade. Like a month ago. Ah, okay. Damn it. Didn't even realize I went down to 0. But yeah, it's actually not too bad then. Banked up a little bit food for the winter. I will still be able to throw all my food away at the winter. Since I also have the sheep. Come over. Come here, man! Ah! I don't know. Let's just do it. Don't know how useful they actually will end up to be, but try won't kill us, huh? coastal zone? Oh yeah, it is. These are all coastal zones. Like this is a spawn. Right here. Blue wants his teeth removed. Yes, I will help with that. This is my profession. To remove teeth with axes. It doesn't look nice by any means. It's a very, very nasty process. But yeah, you can't argue against what works. So. I have 100% happy customers. Kraken coming, by the way. I didn't feast it once yet, and we get the Kraken feast now. That would be pretty nice. Can clear those. More war camps would be nice. I guess I go for Endless Tide now, because it could actually happen something at some point. Should I have a normal gold production too? I feel like I should. On 70, okay. So I had a lot of stone. I need to upgrade that. I guess I will actually get a normal gold economy on here. Just in the case of cases. Really trade food right now. Oh, Baldur! Baldur? Yeah, Freya doesn't really help me that much. Just let's do it like that. Just very quickly. How do I have so many lows? I don't know. And why? He's so strong in lore, man. He's also going for defensive relic. Get one over there. Uh-oh. But look at my territory, man. It's so huge. I have 8 tiles. It spreads so far. It also means that they are pretty quickly in my main. Look at this. Holy shamoly. Let's get more camps. Should have taken this, I guess. Vista! No, she didn't set anything, Mazius. Shut up. Nah, maybe she did. What up, Mo? Hello. Hope you're doing good. Mm. It's party time! Du, 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 du. Ooh, ooh. Celebrate Kraken times, come on! We can even keep on feasting afterwards. But I don't really want to. It's going fame, right? Or is he actually planning on attacking me? I don't think it would end up too great for him. But that's cool. I'm gonna go for... What are you? Let's get more military. Yeah, sure. But the villagers don't get any bonus from the silo there. So that would make any sense. He's basically just having all the villagers here so he can get them into warriors very quickly, I guess. Or he's planning on attacking me right here. He actually has a pretty high amount of pop. Stretch phase shouldn't actually be attacking. It's gonna get interesting. He definitely has the chance to end the game on fame here. I can hold him off for a bit, but I will not be the one destroying him. I don't have the pop for it, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess I can get a big cut. Yeah, I can imagine. Should have the tiles to go for, or does he? If he gets me, he certainly has. Not going too crazy on those. Get a little more. They can then... Okay, the iron is done. Go straight up for that. Get all the warriors right here. Not looking too bad. We could also pop our army pretty... not easily. That's very doable. Can also... Would love to have those through. Yeah, I did. Right here. To be honest. Who's gonna find that? No one, huh? No one. It's pressuring it on Fame. The thing is, I can definitely don't really get pressure on random because the way around it is so long. There's my gold broken together. can still trade quite a bit with kobolds. I would love to keep a bit of iron and anything. I don't want this to be my gold tower. You can easily get over 20 army here. Not strat. Should already be worth just for having my Velk, War Chief and Jotnar right here. Pretty rough minus here and good, but that has also to do with going for the kobolds. Other than that, I'm doing good. He's going for Hello Skulls, so he definitely wants to pressure on Fame here. Straight right. Okay. Might be able to go for the middle tree. The game is over very soon, but I can't push him right here. If I go around here, he will push me right here. So, what do I do now? I need somebody else to pressure him on another side. Otherwise, I can basically just stay here and hope he doesn't try to win. Much more is impossible for me. Try to go over there. But if he then gets a little bit of army, I could easily lose my war chiefs and everything. It is a very dodgy situation for me here. Don't know if the other one's preparing any wins. Really help me that much anymore. Also not. Right, let's go trading caravan. Eradication, not really that worthy, huh? Feast time. I could say. Nice. Yes, definitely makes sense. Because the Stag is so insanely high in pop. I had before way more trading routes going on. Therefore my food were a lot lower and I didn't feel like I really want that much more. chance, basically. Huh? Why are they not moving? Well, because the wolf comes up. They were moving before, then they stopped suddenly. Love it. Yeah, that were the time he needed to get actually in that tile right there. To then pressure me on my main tile. I love it. That's great. Yeah, more or less. Oh, that's so much damage. Mm-hmm. I'm still not taking it up. Yeah, that's GG. GG, well played. Oh wait, I can't send those back. That won't be too in time anymore. Yikes! I went for the base trade, I didn't do it. Damn. Not even too close. They were a nice game though. Like he did the right thing coming there close to me. I were in an unfortunate position even though my map position weren't that unfortunate. If I would have gone for that tile I would have had a way better time right here. Well, I also would have gotten attacked by the Merca all the time. Because I wouldn't even have thought about clearing them out at that point. Pretty sure he took a hard hit though. His gold weren't even that high, you were rather going for food at that moment, right? Yeah, going for more tiles. He's definitely aiming at a Fey Moon right there. And we can see right here. Still had some gold there, man. I could have still done some stuff. I just went for the base trade there because I thought that it would actually be possible. Let's see right here. I hit him hard, He lost a lot of builds at least. And those that aren't lost. Hello. So he definitely must be hoping that he doesn't get attacked for a little while right here. But since Piratenhood is also... It's just serious and okay, that game is basically ran for random player right here. What happened? When did Piratenhood die? Did I miss something? It doesn't show in the chat, right? No. Let's check in the replay again. I didn't realize at all. Quickly after me. Well, Sirius had a godly amount of gold right there. Maybe there's actually still something happening. But we can't really see all too much, but it's a little bit of a bummer. But, like, I guess he will basically just try to push it, and I think he will also do it. Can also get the relic now at another point. He actually went for my main tile here. Trying to keep the silo up. Like, he couldn't build a silo in this tile. He can only keep it up because I can build silos on all coastal tiles, basically. Sirius backstabbed me when I went for random. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. That's a yikes. Yeah. That's not too bad though. Very good played by random. I also think like he's gonna push it through, to be honest.